The affordability of Mississauga, whether it is related to housing or groceries or transportation, has been on top of mind for many people who think about settling in Mississauga. Cost of living depends on many things such as neighborhood, housing, where you shop, your lifestyle, and more, and each person's preference. So it is difficult to estimate the amount of money necessary for a decent living wherever you go in the world. What is the average cost of living in Mississauga? That is coming up right now, so stay tuned. Hello, this is Sonia, your local realtor with Remax Realty Specialist. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you have been here before, welcome back. Welcome to my channel where we love talking about real estate and all things in and about Greater Toronto area, and we would love to take you along the ride. So hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you get notification every time there is a new video uploaded. Restaurants. Eating out is a player and has to be paid well, and you will have to spend at least $15 for a meal for one person in the most inexpensive restaurant in Mississauga. If you want to cut your restaurant expenses to the bone, you can choose to prepare your meals at home so as not to make a huge dent in your budget. And the next is markets. A few of the grocery stores like Real Canadian Superstore, No Frills, and Freshco match the price with the other stores. So if you find an item cheaper at any other competing grocery store, these stores will match that price. All you need to do is download an app called Flip and search for the lowest price for groceries on Flip and then get these stores to match that price. You can also use coupons on top of matching prices, and there are tons of sites that offer coupons. The most popular one is save.ca, and the other is transportation. Mississauga is not a huge city, but it is quite spread out, and it is impossible to walk from one place to another here unless you are living very close to Square One. The majority of people drive, and their expenses do not just include the gas, which is insanely expensive now at almost $1.50 a liter, but also the maintenance, insurance, and registration, which are expensive here. Just to mention that insurance rates are quite high in Mississauga. Utilities, and these are on monthly basis. Mississauga is growing into a populous and exciting city, and its closeness to Toronto makes it a costly city to live in when the services are taken into consideration. Cell phone plans will shock you if you are new to Canada, and the same goes for internet plans. Canada has one of the most expensive internet and data plans. Cable TV is quite expensive, however, there are other alternates such as IPTV. As our summers are hot and humid, so central AC does run throughout the summer months. Winters are long and cold, and you will need the heat or the furnace throughout the winter. You will need more than $200 to cover the utilities, and that again will depend on your habits and lifestyle, whether you are renting or you own the place, as well as the number of people living at one place. And the next is sports and leisure. If you're living a sports lifestyle, Mississauga will be a place where you can enjoy going to the gym at the price of $35 to $50 per month, which is considered affordable when compared to monthly salaries and budget. Other forms of entertainment are also available and affordable here. If you have kids and they are going to be enrolled in different activities like swimming, skating, soccer, you will need to pay for those from your pocket, as those are not covered by government. These activities are affordable, and you can write off some of these expenses at the time of your taxes. Clothing and shoes. Mississauga has few malls, with Square One being one of the biggest ones, and Heartland Town Center has all the outlet stores. So Mississauga does cater to all walks of life when it comes to shopping. It depends on what kind of clothes you need and where you want to buy. Costco is a really good option when it comes to shoes and clothing. It does carry a lot of major brands at very reasonable prices. There are several factors at play regarding the price of the rent, such as when and where you rent a place and what type of it you choose. An average rent for a 2-bedroom condo is between $2,000 to $2,500. A 2-bedroom basement is anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 a month, again depending where and what kind of rental you are considering. Mississauga has different areas that offer different options. So $500,000 condo to $40 million estate home, whatever suits your budget. There are all sorts of options available. When speaking about expenses, it is also important to look at the numbers and see exactly how much money the citizens of Mississauga spend monthly so as to be able to organize your own budget and make a plan how much you need to enjoy life in the city. Again, food and rent are the most important and highest expense, while transportation and restaurants come after. Utilities are more expensive here than the rest of the country, but still not much money is spent on utilities. If Mississauga is your dream destination, make sure you earn enough to cover all the expenses. And if you are thinking of relocating to Mississauga and have any questions about Mississauga, the lifestyle, or schools, anything, I'm just an email or a call away. And don't forget to ask me for my free relocation guide to Mississauga. I will see you next week. Until then, stay happy and stay safe.